What's a book everyone should read at least once in their lives? Announcement for a lot of people reading this thread. Many of the books mentioned here are in the public domain and in audiobook form. Geo through YouTube/randomhouse/audible/overdrive for all the classical goodness you want. It almost totally eliminates the financial/time commitment that many will cite for not picking them up. I'll listen to books on double speed all the damn time. I'm working my way through A Tale of Two Cities now. Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl. The Phantom Tollbooth. John has got his gun. It's so intense. But it's so good. Metallica's song 1 is based off this book. Guy has his arms and legs blown off. Goes blind and deaf. And is left to live like that. I only read it once. But it's forever ingrained into my memory. It hits you like a freight train. Surprised I haven't seen it here already, so I'll add it. The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. In Slaughterhouse-5, Vonnegut said it could teach everything that we needed to know about life. Except that wasn't enough anymore. All Quiet on the Western Front. Everyone should have to reckon with the reality of what war actually means. Night. By Elie Wiesel. It is absolutely heart-wrenching. And I hated every moment of reading it. Which is exactly the effect it is supposed to have. All Quiet on the Western Front. Knocks any silly ideas you may have had about war being glamorous or exciting right out of your fucking head. I read it when I was 10. I didn't even really like playing war after that. Edit. Thanks for the awards. I figured this would be buried when I posted it. I'm glad so many people agree. This book should be mandatory reading in every high school on earth. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Such a great book. The Westing Game. The Giver. That book made my 9 to 10-year-old mind really think about what was important in society. It was the first time the idea of good things having a negative consequence was presented to me. I think what makes it work is that we are learning how this whole society really works alongside a character who has lived in it his whole life. As the facade of the utopian society begins to fall away, to show devastating consequences of the perfect life and society, the reader not only feels their shock, but the main character's shock. This was a book I read in school 4 times, once in 5th grade, and once in 10th for English, and then in both high school and college sociology classes. This book, written for 9 to 13-year-olds, made for great discussions. War and Peace. I love that book. There are no villains. Just people with good and bad in them, like all of us. I think sometimes that almost everyone I have ever met has been like one of the characters in War and Peace. Catch-22. Matilda or Witches by Roald Dahl. The Grapes of Wrath and Door of Mice and Men. Both are heartbreaking, but not for the sake of being heartbreaking. Instead, they provide a glimpse of how freaking hard life can be. But also how beautiful it can be. Flowers for Algernon. The Princess Bride. My friends and I read this in high school in 1977. Everyone had a favorite part, literally something for everyone. When the movie came out I was happy. And I love it too, but the book has so much more. The Stranger by Albert Camus. Not a particular novel, but an author, Kurt Vonnegut. He has a way of stating truths about humanity in a way that is so direct and beautifully simple. Watership Down.